Here we have a 12-foot long bench, sometimes called a deacon's bench. It's black with gold decoration and decals with the Harvard seal. And the center leg and the stretcher are broken. Here you can see better now how the leg is broken and the end of the stretcher is broken also. You can see that someone glued this brake before, but clearly it just wasn't going to last. And so I think we need to turn a whole new leg, and I may turn a new stretcher as well. So now we need to take this apart, disassemble it somewhat. I've marked the joints. This joint is really tight, so I heat it up with a heat gun. Okay. Now, I'm going to glue this together just with 5-minute epoxy, just to use as a sample for making the new turning. We've glued the broken leg together just to use as a model, and I've got a nice piece of maple on the lathe, so now we'll start turning a new leg. Okay, I used the broken leg to set up this angle in the drill press. And now I'm going to drill my new leg. Okay, let's see how this one works. Okay, I think the stretcher's good. Now I've got to drill these holes for this stretcher. Okay, I put a dowel in this, in our broken leg here, and just used it to as best I can, line up the angle on this new leg. One important thing about this job is all the legs on this piece for these stretchers, they drilled, as you can see, all the way through the leg. And that in effect left just a little tiny, I think about a 3/8 piece of the leg here. In other words, you think that this leg is 1.5 inches thick. It's not. It's only 3/8 of an inch thick. For the stretchers I'm drilling here, I am not going to drill all the way through this leg. I'm going to leave 3/4 of an inch of wood in the middle of this leg, and the tenons on these stretchers will cut shorter. I'll show you. Okay, everything looks pretty good. I won't know for sure. I can't put this whole thing together without taking this apart. So now I'm going to finish my new pieces, and while I'm doing that, I'm going to mark and take apart this whole base.
Basically, just to make it as clear as possible. That was it.
Now I've got to take the entire base of this bench apart, and so the first step is I'm marking each piece with tape, and I'm orienting the tape so that when I put it back together, I have each piece back exactly the way it was when it came apart. When I was dry fitting the parts I made that some parts of this were loose, especially like this joint, and some of the others I've gotten loose, but I can see now that not all the joints are loose. I need to get at least one more loose on the end so that I can put this together. So I'm going to work on the end one here and see if I can get it loose. Okay, now I think that this is going to give me the flexibility that I need to put this together. I'm going to try it dry one time. This joint was still a little tight, and I think it was keeping me from getting it together. I've got everything together dry, just about right. I discovered though that I cut these tenons in here a little bit, but I still need to cut this shoulder. It's preventing this from going in far enough. Okay, remember, I had to shorten these tenons because I didn't drill all the way through my leg. And also, because my leg's a little bit heavier, that's why I had to cut back these shoulders a little bit also. And now it fits properly. Good, so now it seems to work. Okay, I think that's a pretty successful glue up. We did not have to take the entire base apart, just part of it. And all the joints are so tight, it doesn't even need clamps. So now the bench is all glued up. It seems really strong. Now I need to cut my new leg to length. And it has to be the same height as these other legs. So this is how I'm going to do it. I have a board up here. Here. I have a 5-foot straight edge. Now I can mark it. Now I'll mark the other side. It's a little tricky because it's not a straight cut. It's got to be level with the floor, which is why I made a mark in the front and in the back. Before I cut, I just want to check it one more time here. I'm going to follow my line with the saw blade. When making a cut like this, I don't cut all the way across. I go around and around. Checking my level here, and it's pretty good. I have to do a little bit of filing to get it down just a little bit. And then I will I'll bevel these edges and stain everything with black and polish it up. So here we go. The bench is sitting level. It's level on the ground, thank goodness. So if you remember, we have the broken front leg that was broken, and a stretcher behind it, and it looks great. And we put about 12 hours of labor into this job.